Good afternoon, good morning. This is our second chat for this course. I'm going to be going over modules 4, 5, and 6, which module 4 is coming up soon. Module 3 is ending today. Make sure you submit all your work that's due. Module 4 explores disease transmission and assorted disease types transmitted through zoonotic diseases and vector-borne routes. So I diseases pass from animals to humans, like flu, salmonella, West Nile virus, while vector-borne diseases are from insects and mosquitoes, so things like malaria and dengue fever. For the discussion board 4, there is a post that you have to do, and you're basically going to be doing a SWOT analysis, which is strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. You review literature for an example of a recent environmental health crisis caused by a zoonotic or vector-borne disease, summarize 2 strengths and 2 weaknesses of how the organization dealt with it. And then you're going to do a PESLI analysis, which is political, economic, social, technological, legal, and environmental factors regarding the issue. And then in addition, you're going to do an other systems thinking tool, describe or analyze the crisis situation. So basically, it's going to be a force field map, a fishbone diagram, a concept map, or a casual loop diagram. Key thing is make sure you highlight all your headings. For Journal 4, there is you're going to be looking at current, future, and historical trends on your final project topic. What are public health theories do you feel were used or could be used to effectively predict trends you identified? Social cognitive, theoretical, health belief, planned behavior, etc. How could predicting environmental health trends help to inform the development of proactive solutions to choose a topic? For more information, refer to the guidelines and rubric. Module 5, the focus is on building the foundational blocks regarding water quality and air quality, which are 2 important factors in environmental health. You will explore ways to monitor trends involving health hazards in order to prevent and minimize issues with air. And you're going to be looking at things like the Safe Drinking Water Act as well as the Clean Air Act. For your milestone 2, which is going to be doing module 5, human health risk assessment, you'll be doing a health risk assessment on a health hazard that you have selected. So let's discuss a sample. So here's a sample. Milestone 2. You're going to be looking at toxical kinetics, absorption rate. This person is talking about mercury, volume of distribution, metabolism, how a chemical gets transformed in your body and becomes more toxic, how you excrete or eliminate it. Then we go into toxical dynamics, the effects on human body and mechanisms that affect human health, the insights into possible effects. Then you're going to do a mode of action, which is like a little linking, you can call it diagram between your chosen hazard. And then we're going to be looking at exposure pathways, exposure routes, adverse effects on humans. And then, of course, you need to include a reference page. Module 6, this focuses on negotiation and mediation tools and techniques used by public health professionals when resolving conflicts and planning of environmental health interventions. Apply negotiation techniques related to environmental health conflicts. Propose a global health initiative pertinent to an environmental health issue. There's a discussion board where you hone your negotiation abilities to resolve conflicts. Part one, summary of community coalition, identify and establish a community coalition centered around an environmental health issue. Part two, possible new partnerships, explore the coalitions, community for other organizational stakeholders that may serve as partners. Part three, principal negotiation preparation, collaboration opportunity, describe the public health issue, which may initiate new partnerships, interest, consider the public health issue, negotiation options, and then negotiation approaches. Don't forget to make peer responses, and also you can refer to the rubric for more information. And this is just an example of what your discussion board 5 should look like. I'm sorry, discussion board 6, my apologies. 6.2, there's a journal, environmental health intervention planning and globalization. You'll form an action plan for health intervention that involves globalization. Refer to the classroom recommended readings on how to develop this plan. You can also visit the CDC's top goal list of current global health issues. Browse the list and select a topic that has a strong environmental component. So things like malaria, Lyme disease will be good choices. If you'd like to focus on parasites and use of pesticides, you can use both EPA and CDC websites to identify your global health issue. And there's some links here that you can use. Let's talk about a sample of what your work should look like. So here we go. Public health issue and challenge. This person picked a parasite, and they have a brief description of what is a public health issue and the challenges. How does this impact the population? What countries? May mention Mexico, Guatemala. If I can move this thing. Descriptive epidemiology, summarize epidemiological data related to the issue. Etiology, explain how globalization affects the issue. And then there's the intervention strategy, where you start talking about ways to intervene to reduce or prevent the spread of this parasite throughout the world. And you're going to have two objectives, A and B, and you're going to have to come up with 4 to 5 action steps for each one on how to. And this is basically the part of the intervention. This is the intervention strategy. And of course, don't forget to include references. So that concludes the chat for this week. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Please make sure you complete your work for this week and obviously the upcoming weeks. If you are having a serious medical condition, please let me know at least 2 days before the assignment is due. Again, just complete your work and get it done. Don't plagiarize. And make sure you paraphrase. Have a good Sunday, everyone.